us conclude this session with the traditional singing of the song.
I don't sing.
Yeah, you don't want to hear me sing.
The happy birthday song.
Whose birthday?
Mine!
Wait. What day did you think it was?
Halloween.
What the f*** is Halloween?
What day is it?
It's Halloween!
What day is it? What day is it?
It's Halloween, bruh.
What? I am not your bro! You're all horrible! I hope you all die. I hope a tree falls on you! Hey, little Johnny with his pecker in his hand, he's a one-ball man and he's off to the rodeo.
Dude, slap me!
Sorry?
No problem. It's my bad. My bad.
Yes. Yes, it was. Shall we begin?
On his first trip to Paris, Andy McDermott is looking for a little danger.
No, don't!
You mustn't get involved. It's much too dangerous, believe me. You must go before it's too late.
You were bitten. You're already changing.
An American werewolf in Paris.
So, who wants to go first? You, thank you for volunteering.
I didn't.
Explain yourself!
Well, we figured we had such a great time at your last party. Figured, why not do another?
No!
Please.
Really, no?
We loved it last
Oh
time.
yes, it was going great until the ending, then it all went to shit.
What madness are you talking about, you mouse person?
It's Halloween?
Oh, right, that happened.
Don't you guys watch the show?
People watch the show.
You forgot that bit.
Well, we were pretty well shit-faced.
Well, yeah, it was honestly like American Werewolf in London.
The majority of it was so good that you didn't realize the ending didn't follow suit.
And definitely didn't need a sequel.
So you can definitely understand why I'm not particularly chuffed to revisit Halloween, a holiday which represents one of my worst humiliations, no matter how much it pleases the masses. Well, since you lot are gagging for a sequel, I know just the one. Let's talk about American Werewolf in Paris. An American Werewolf in London, the passion project by director John Landis. According to the masses, it was a masterful hybrid of humour and horror, with groundbreaking creature effects and a fresh take on werewolf lore, if you're into that sort of thing. I'm not. I prefer the sequel, American Werewolf in Paris, the vastly superior follow-up, which delves into the lycanthrope-obsessed cults, the melding of science and superstition, and love surmounting all obstacles. This film has romance, excitement, intrigue, extreme sports, and a happy ending as only Hollywood can deliver. I mean, by comparison, what did the original have to offer?
Jesus Christ!
Can I have a piece of toast?
It has Jenny Agutter. Suppose that's something. Here is our panel. You lot, introduce yourselves.
David. But in a way, aren't we all?
Kelly?
Your worst nightmare.
I'm Brian and you're not.
I'm Nicole, and you might be, I don't know.
Lovely to see you, even if I didn't actually request it. Now, have any of you lot seen this film before? If so, tell us. If not, tell us.
Honestly, I didn't even know there was a sequel to American Werewolf in London. Given the fact that I've heard nothing about it, scares the bleep out of me.
I don't know anything about it. I've only heard the title. I'm going to assume there's a werewolf, and I'm going to assume we're in Paris.
I've seen this movie. It's the worst thing ever, but it has a really good soundtrack, and I love it.
I haven't seen this movie. I just watched American Werewolf in London, so I'm really excited that there's a sequel. I can't wait.
I haven't seen this movie, but I'm looking forward to it because even bad movies deserve love too.
Of course, I know that this foolishly unanticipated follow-up is vastly superior to its predecessor, but how many of you predict otherwise? Remember, I am still armed.
I think you'll still like it better than Clan of the Cave Bear.
not a high bar.
No. Dental surgery without anesthetic might be preferable to Calamity Cave Bear.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If I'm awake at the end of this movie, I'll be impressed.
Well, I'm expecting some cool practical effects like in the first one. And a cool soundtrack and 4 different versions of Blue Moon at least.
I really, honestly, I'm scared. I mean, the fact that I've heard, I didn't even know this existed, tells me that this must have cratered.
Pretty sure one of the actors was from That Thing You Do.
Okay.
Yes.
When you say it's a cool soundtrack, on a scale from 1 to Atomic Blonde, how good is it?
Well, let's just say, that one Bush song, Mouth. That was pretty much a trailer for this.
Oh.
Oh, so would this be like soundtrack wise, would it be like the horror equivalent to the Goodfellas soundtrack, which is just that?
Don't ask me that.
Very good. Now strap on your bungee cord, don your cult robes, and prep your shot of magic werewolf go-go juice. This is An American Werewolf in Paris. 105 totally convincing CGI werewolves later. Nolo contendre. Best sequel ever. I know you agree.
Kelly left.
Crap, Kelly left?
Yeah, she didn't even take us with her.
Why?
She said she was going out to the corner store for beer and cigarettes, and she never came back.
Oh God, it's a daddy again.
Again, all over.
It's just as bad as it was last time. I will say kudos to those top CGI effects. I mean, way better than practical. Choice.
I can honestly say that just from seeing this movie all the way through, I now feel dumber because of it. I'm not proud that I saw it, but it's just one of those things you gotta rip it off like a Band-Aid, and, well, I don't think I'll be seeing it again.
This movie was such a lie. The first one was so good. What happened? I was so excited. Anyhow, it's over.
Okay, CGI werewolf nipples? Seriously?
There aren't enough bad things to say about this movie. I mean, there's...
Did we really need bungee jumping? Was that really necessary?
Yes.
Because you gotta grab life by the balls before
Forget
you
to tie
die.
off the
Well,
rope.
the same reason that you needed the gratuitous shirtless scenes and the guy that apparently has abs for no reason.
Nice.
Wax chest.
Wax chest.
Yeah, well, that I get. I mean, it's a horror film. If you don't show some skin, what's the point? But
Yeah, but dude skin.
Listen,
it was the 90s. They were trying to be...
Yeah.
I...
But y'all wanted to see nipples. You got what you wanted. You wanted to see nipples.
Mm-hmm.
You saw nipples. You saw plenty of nipples. Yeah. Yes. Mission accomplished.
I thought wolves had 6, not 4, but whatever.
No, there were 6.
8.
Were there?
I thought there were 8.
8?
Maybe.
Let's
there were more than
rewatch
4, I know that.
No, God, no.
Maybe it was 6 for the wolf and 2 for her. Math.
Math
is hard.
They wrote the movie and then halfway through they're like, oh crap, we don't have a real plot.
Yeah.
Or shit, we have to wait for them to become werewolves again in 3 weeks. Oh, I know. Let's inject them with something.
Let's make this.
Yes.
Yeah, the first movie was good.
Mm-hmm.
The first movie is a classic.
Yeah.
Considering that the transformation scenes in the first one and even the campiness of the zombies talking to him and all that, it basically tells that in his mind. In this one, they made them ghosts.
One of them was trying to get the other werewolf, so the others werewolves could see them, I think. I'm giving way more thought than this movie deserves,
Well,
quite
in the first
honestly.
one, the characters were way too likable and sympathetic, and their love story was way too believable, and just way too much, so they had to just go the complete opposite direction in this one.
I really like the fact that the two guys were genuinely interested in getting the third guy laid.
And they didn't care about even hitting the chick themselves,
Yeah.
or considering going whatever. Just let's get our friend laid.
It takes a village.
I think we realized that they're not the main characters in this
You
film,
don't get
so
it.
they were
He
okay
needed
with it.
points.
He needed points.
He needed points.
Points.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't be hanging out with the dude who couldn't get laid. Right.
And he manages to get a severe concussion and is out of the hospital in 3 hours. Yeah.
With no scratches, apparently,
scratches.
because all the bandage and wrapping is covering absolutely nothing.
And this is before he became a werewolf, so...
Or the healing factor just, I don't know.
Ah, so you're just going to join the rest of the sheeple and say that this sequel did not need to happen, particularly after such a landmark original film. Uh-huh. Great. Since we're on the subject of follow-ups that just did not need to happen, I wanted to just come home and have a nice, lovely, quiet birthday as a nice, change of pace compared to the complete shit show that last year was. Now, I don't care that you lot snuck into this house, God knows how, considering my roommate is currently in jail right now, and my brother is doing God knows what when he should be contributing to the channel. You decorated in preparation for a surprise party to tell me how loved I am, and the fact that you wanted to actually make up for sins past, and oh fuck. You wanted to make up for last year, didn't you? Oh. Fuck it, let's party! Woo! Drinking through the lid, see? Repeat of shot! Yeah, see? It was a blank. It still hurts. I'm honestly amazed I was able to keep my hand upright to support the camera for that. I am magic. And you're not. Oh! I suppose the moral of this story is, even if something is undesired, it's still something you may very well need deep down within yourself. And it's in that spirit that I'm going to invite you lot to come back in December to celebrate a holiday that I hold very close to my heart, which showcases the talents of the furriest, sweetest creature that took the internet by storm. No, not that.
By this big, wild dog?
It was not a dog. It was a werewolf. And now you have become one too.
Should we do something?